Hey guys, good morning. Here with more Mechanicus. Let's see where we left off. I think we actually unlocked the boss mission. Hey, Saron. What's that with the second discipline? Hey, Joey. Yeah. We might have Tyrion later today or tomorrow. Whatever. What's this thing here? Zaragon sector located, and we know somebody's there. At Lord Zaragon. When returning to Warhammer 2, will be playing the beta update. I will not. Mission increase. Gain 1 additional slot for mission deployment. Huh. Raise the Omnisire. What? We have to fight all three because we haven't unlocked them here. All three at the same time. An architect Vizier Overlord. It's not an Overlord, it's a Lord. Yeah, it's not a Lord, it's Overlord. Challenge Alpha level 3. Oh, we actually starting to get some hard missions. Well, ship upgrades are powerful and make things go easier. I would guess we have to fight all three because we haven't unlocked these two. So if you're going after this one, he must be the final boss then. Does this mean it's gonna be the end of the campaign? Huh. Feels that way. Yeah, the ship upgrades, which give us some important stuff. Three bosses on the same mission, that sounds nasty. It's like, you know, I don't think you're even supposed to go that. Difficulty says praise the Omnisire. Let's unlock more ship upgrades. Ship upgrades are cool. Lord Agralik, master of Necron fleets, kept records of his war exploits deep in the tomb. Deep in his tomb. Tech Acquisitor Scaval has requested they be retrieved to aid in gathering intelligence of the Necrons. We have 2276 there. Yeah, we haven't gotten missions to unlock more tech priests. I'm not sure which one unlocks more tech priests. I forgot which one will unlock the third one. Maybe we should have just followed that path. The middle one. Scholar says Tomb are like opportunities, tantalizing, tempting, plus potential for intelligence on Necron enemy. I'm not averse to knowing our enemy, Scavala, as long as doing so it's worth the risk to our personnel. Worth the risk. Scavala says the risks will justify the hypothesis that Trivial Lord Ugly kept records of exploits as Fleet Master. That does sound illuminating. Do they still exist? Skitari report that a medium library located presence of Aglek's war records equals probable. As I suspected. Kepler says I plotted the location of the chamber. Magus and the Skitari are holding the perimeter as best they can, but the Necrons are pushing back hard. Conclusion that is much worth defending. Available objective confirmed. Let's hope that is true, Kepra. Can your Skitari hold the line until the cohort can reach the target chamber? We can achieve this objective quickly, yes. What is you hope to find? Makes you wonder how much personnel does this ship even have? Thousands? Knowledge some domino. Of course, the cohort is ready to advance, Magus. Situation analysis processing, analysis complete, imperative follows acquired. The chamber contains a slab of glossy, glass-like black material, possibly a repository of data. It might be a part of Aglek's collection of military accounts. Take the slab for return to the case as metallic, and that's what Scavala wants. The slab is booby-trapped and is destroyed by a hidden explosive, showering the court with debris. Some of the data medium can be recovered, but only a fraction of what the slab may have contained. As some Necron scarabs crawl around the walls of this chamber, they seem to be engaged in cleaning the tomb and not appear hostile. Capture some scarabs to return as samples. Scarabs were docile if undisturbed. Swarm the cohort member who attempts to capture them. The scarabs are quickly dispersed, but not before inflicting significant injuries. This one lowers awakening level. Scan or destroy, so even extra. There's one thing to scan or destroy. There's one Praetorian. Looks like it's jump pick. Damage on Bernardus. Poor guy. I think he goes first because he can then bless damage. His ability to get a canticle for free. And then we're gonna bless the damage. This guy has one physical armor. Free. I'll use the healing item and smack this guy. Then we are gonna go scan or destroy that shit immediately. He has 2 energy armor. Yes, can I get some Blackstone? That seems to be scaling with the campaign progress. And we can use the plasma caliber. The cost less for the next attack. And shit here. Goes through all the enemies. I think he's down to 3. I guess might have had some energy armor that got destroyed with a shot. Go into him and use the damage here as well. Collect the cog somewhere here. Yeah. And let's get a refractor field generator going. Need to take any damage here. Delayed turn with this one. Kill it. This is our physical guy. His cog. We can just finish him off here. I think there's 2 cogs. He's hiding behind there. Another cog here. Heal this. I'll auto repair to 15. And go with Incendiary Combustor. Don't see that thing though. Be still in more than enough range. Finish him off with a Macro Stabber. I think it's called Macro Stabber. Xenorite Macro Stabber. Xenorite almost makes it sound it's not Imperium technology. We have one more guy there. Here's the Cognition Freedom. Next attack costs 2 less cogs. Throw his energy down if he has any. He just got killed. clean. -4, went back to 0. All Xenos life forms per, get a bunch of blacks and -4 here. I don't really care about this room. There might be another bell here. Got a couple of those cock-eating canoptics. And Praetorians, looks like jump packs. Mechanicus push up at this point, well, depending on how you look at it. And it can be a push forward if you have the right strategy, a nice plan to execute tactics. Because the game is, you know, creating some kind of pressure with time, you know. You have to be effective, right? If it goes bad, it'll go really bad. If it goes easy, it'll go really easy. It's a weird system. But this is a normal difficulty, so you know, if you got a working brain cells, so should probably push over. Why are you playing a normal difficulty? Because when they played this game the first time, it said it was intended game difficulty, and this game was requested. Mr. Streamer, why put the game on high difficulty and then, you know, we stop playing the game? There's nothing else but a normal difficulty for a game like this when we are replaying the first time. In my opinion, this game is giving it too much. But it's also how it's designed to create some kind of pressure that things are moving forward, while giving you too much at the same time. So it's kind of like a paradox. Game is pushing you forward, but it's also giving you everything. So it's kind of you know, weird design to say the least. They released the customizable difficulty, so you can adjust it once you get the knowledge of the game. But to get the knowledge of the game, you have to first play the game. Let's phase this one. Could have also just waited here with this guy, because this kind of can't move is on the last. It's unfortunate. Could have moved him a little bit further back. So damage for the next attack for the old tech priests. It's a free canonical to get the cogs. I guess we'll just get our effective full gen running. These things eat cogs, so might as well get one here. Goes melee, so we get a free scan. Let's do Explorator. I find it strange that Mortals in this game are stronger than the Praetorians. While in Gladius is the opposite. It makes me question the whole design there, or here at least, because they were trying to make it, you know, close to tabletop as possible and translating the stats. I guess this game must have it off. Praetorians then are too weak. Probably should do like 3 more damage, more health. Did I see the beta? Yeah. We'll talk about it once we switch to Warhammer 2 later there tomorrow. Okay, we got +2 damage on the next attack. We can use the big gun. Apparently, we don't see that guy. Why do we not see that guy? Because of the block here. Okay. This is a monster attack. This is a flamer weapon from the Castellan robot. Just out of range. Thing is looking in a random direction. I'm not even sure why this thing is even supposed to work, happen like this. It's or obstacles. I don't think his ability is actually working as intended. He's just basically limit himself by randomly switching around. Makes no sense. He's aiming into a wall, you know what I mean? enter the factory area. It's charging energy weapons. It is. The weapon is incredible. The plasma chlorine caliber. I guess it's the slower one is called. Was the chlorine the bigger one? What plus 1 more damage? It's already great enough. Reinforcements. Critical. Plasma caliber here. Looks like the plasma weapons in this game don't get hot. I think in the start is videos that the guy posts on YouTube. The Terminator, the Space Marine, fired I think a plasma weapon, and I think it got fried, so he just threw it after use. But these guys, since they're the Mechanicus, they could, you know, have exceptions to this. They're also part of their, you know, kind of part of their bodies, right? Does this mean the sufficiently modified tech priests stronger than Terminators? I don't know. Until the high level of background data is present in the local noosphere in this point of the tomb, corrupting sensor data and interfering with comms. If left unaddressed, the Xenos original junk data could hamper the core's combat effectiveness. Resourcefulness. Create a database in noosphere to counter the Xenos data. I have a feeling it's just gonna create +3. Elich. Should know by now. The clash and data from cancel each other out, cleaning the noosphere of Necron influence for now. The core takes courage from the fact that application of tech lore defeats alien cunning. It's pretty hilarious, you know, because you know what I heard about Mechanicus. There's nothing here, huh? That's what the best. These events are tedious already. Usually just bad stuff. Also, it's a pretty detective, take what we can before moving on to the main data repository. This chamber appears to be an annex to the main repository of Aglex military discourses, several medium slabs lying racks on the walls, as if this was a form of that library. Images of Lord Aglex in these fleets adorn the walls. Cure. Another +3, +4. All these messages start to feel the same. It's like there's like very little point to read them. They all feel the same, just a few words changed here and there. Because we already done it like 5 times.
Oh
Hey, good morning. Thank you for your support. Tier 2 shekel for armor. See. What's he shaving your shekels for? Probably cockroach. It'll be interesting to see how many people that turns to cockroach. If you guys sabotage the Tyrion campaign. Probably let the Praetorian come to us before we move. Well, I'm not gonna be canceling Gorst Strakland, but you know, people might stop extending it. Go for bless damage. This guy has a physical weapon. Should probably activate the ignore stuff here. Calibers. These 3 guys are in a line here. We should have enough, because we're not gonna bother scanning them normally. Like 6 attacks, ignore armor. I don't want to use a physical attack there because the plasma attack is gonna be deadly. cause the next attack. Fire the plasma in this direction. Ow. Still move a bit. This actually was only 2 attacks, very good. Huh? Should just get 1 coke here. Smack this. Damn. Just 1 shot attack per turn with a power axe. What a pleb. Kill all the tech priests. And yeah. Let's pick up that one. I think we'll move forward. Kill this one this turn, but it's not ideal. This one didn't fire. It's weird.
Oh my god.
Hey Gorik, thank you for being support. Warhammer 3 waiting room. Oh shit. No shit. It's been Warhammer 3 waiting room here for some people for over 2 years now. Guys think if they didn't release 3 Kingdoms or Troy, we would have Warhammer 3 already? And that all that multiple teams is just one big joke. Well, that should be obvious by the amount of shekels required for Gorse that it's intended for Warhammer 3 Captain Morn. There's 4. Looking at the cost of the end stream, it's been used 3 times. Should we use it twice? Who's the third person? Oh, actually, it's the current cost 330 as well. Oh, it was only should use it twice. My bad. My bad. For a second, I thought it was used 3 times. That would make the next one 240 then. Oh, it looks like it's. Hold on. Where the? Why can't we click option here? What is this? Scan or destroy? Turrets. Oh no. So if the first one was 200k, the second one was 210k, and the third one was 220k, so it was used 3 times. I wish we would show you the history of this one, how much it was used and who used it. Who was the third person that used end streaming? Does anybody remembers? Marconis ending stream? I don't think Marconis ever ended stream. It was Shit Wizard twice and who's the third person? I think it was a recent thing. Like in the last few months. I forgot who ended the stream 3rd time. Hey King Ty, is this like the board game of like Everst's special version? I have no idea what that is, like EverQuest. This is Warhammer 4000 XCOM version. Hero Quest, I don't know what it is either. We have a last boss open, but it looks like we have to fight 3 bosses at once if you don't clear the other 2, I think. Makes you wonder how we unlock the other ones. That was Shit Wizard Gal. Shit Wizard ended the stream first 2 times. I'm not sure who was the third person who ended the stream. I doubt it was Merconos. I think it was somebody else. Get the blast damage here. These things will be taking a lot of points there. So we can pick up all of them there. Not a Praetorian there. Could have also just waited. And the moving here was not really a good thing. Can't delay turn if we already started doing stuff. Delay was better because of the Praetorians. Just out of range. Let's try. Just out of range here. The plasma weapon here. Oh, this was crit. Things always phase shift into Overwatch. The Overwatch is random, which, you know, kind of makes no sense. Critical 5 damage. Burn them. Maybe a roll of 5 here. Good night. Damn. Rolled everything. We haven't even used the ability to lower the cost of the weapon. I'm still not an idea what this thing's supposed to do. These are draining the clock points. Burn them. Let's overcharge the weapons. And you only think the thing acted later with a shuttle 3. One reinforcements here. We have enough. Our guys are miracle workers. Mechanical to restore cogs. Let's scan this for Blackstone. But that's it. Storage, I'm not even sure what the hell that's supposed to be. Yeah. Organization progress, hypothesis generation commencing. Mechanicus fought immense war with unknown adversary prior to slumber. Implications equal significant. Intriguing to be sure, but does it help us now? All knowledge of the enemy equals beneficial. We must know his mind, methods, abilities. If equals true, victory to follow. Scripture trivial to us, the Omnissiah demands. Did he does, Kavola? Should we gain some great insight into the ways of the Necron that could help protect our men and women in the field? Be sure to let me know. We did better, we could have dropped it to 1%. Also 4 yellow. 3 blue. Like 2-2, hit to energy. Movement better. Another bless. Yeah, overzealous is quite nutty to have more than one. We get more augment slots. Chainsaw. Oh, the ship upgrade, one additional solo mission deployment. Three of them on. Guess we have to do more missions in Milob and Neft sectors, otherwise we have to fight all three. Scanner. Extract 2 ignition point directly from target. Is it lower cooldown? Lower cooldown by 1 turn. Ignition gauge max increased by +1. I think if we do more missions in Middle sectors, we might be able to fight the boss in Middle sector, or we have to really fight 3 in the last one. Let's see if we can unlock something in these sectors. I don't think you're supposed to fight 3 in the same on the same mission. Maybe because it's the last one. Thoughts on the Warhammer patch? We'll check it out when we are doing Warhammer 2 late today or tomorrow. Let's talk about it at the start of the stream. Take Inquisitor Scaevola as a Xenorite, a faction that believes in using the weapons of the alien foe against them. He wants to access the library of Milob, which first requires the examination of a Tesseract lock to find out how to open the lock sealing the library. Hard mission. Is an objective equals troubling to more puritanical magi, not to us. True enough, I can see how the enemy technology could be employed against them. Now I'm still cautious about the concept. What have you found? Class of Intelligence 3 artifact recovered from Tomb of Raglek. Purpose map of the tomb complex. Critical information follows. Indicates the location of the library of Milop. Milop, our talent suggests he was the Grand Vizier to the Necron Court and a Cryptek, guardian of esoteric technology. Becomes apparent why the Xenorites would want access to his library. I am protected by 4 Tesseract locks. Phase 1, examine lock. Example, intelligence report, partially construct example, locate. Phase 2, open locks. Phase 3, achieve enlightenment. Go to phase 1. It's a big mission, huh? Captain says Kitaya scouts have confirmed the lock's location. They've steered clear of it since no one's been sure up to now what it is. Any other intel you'd like to share with us, Magus? Squall says response formulation, calculating response complete now. Simple log is partially constructed. Examination will permit the next stage of the operation to commence. This is the deployed cohort objective subdominum. Musketeer will back them up. I just hope Magus, whatever door you're trying to open, has something worthwhile beyond. Three objectives here now. Scan destroys new technology. On those maps, Necron Destroyer. There are gonna be 2 Immortals acting before us as well. Leech guard on the other side. Let's get some cogs. Further damage to the next attack. I played Dread and Risen and I haven't played since I quit. Yeah, no, it's a mass opportunity here to shoot both. We have to activate the shield on. Yeah, weapon attack cheaper by 2. It also destroys some of their energy armor. Things have retaliation. Shield absorbed. Wow, this thing had 7 energy armor. There's another Lich Guard. Kill all enemies. Barrel of 4 here. So we'll drop it to 0. I think this map could have way more enemies if it was a little bit higher. It's not a good spot to stay because of this one here. Shield still holds. I might be able to get rid of this one. The bless will stack with the other bless. Scan physical resistance. I have to move. I think I take actually heavy damage if they crit. Damage, yeah. It's nasty. Survived on 1 health. about this. 20 meter range. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Of the energy damage. He has a massive energy as well. At least I lowered it to 6 from 7. Lich guards are definitely the nastiest spawn that we've seen so far. By far. Hey mods. They broke the shield. This one is actually a fight instead of just you know, click 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 delete everything. Yeah, canticle. And this one could be able, the other one could be able to shoot all 3. Gotta go with a refractor fuel generator, otherwise those things do massive damage. Does this one have 2 physical armor? Ignoring the armor could also go a long way as well. But if this one is already this tough, who knows how's the other one gonna be? It's energy armor Lich guards make all the difference. Wow, this guy got crit. Screw that guy. There's no more attacking because of his counterattacks. These things are just plain nasty. Cogs. I think we have to worry about this one. There's one more here. That's not worth firing here. So he had physical armor. Not anymore. Knocking there was not the best move. Critical there. Night. I think we can clear that one before he attacks, pending on the reinforcements. It survived. Kind of forgot about that leech guard here. One, two, three, four, five, six. I think we won't be able to get here. I'll break his armor again. We really actually can't here. It's in this one. Or physical, that's why he's not dead. I think it's slow at least. It's a pretty awesome ability though. This one. I need this one on that guy on the bottom. Or stuck on the other side, are we, huh? Mm-hmm. Yeah, the abilities have been pulled down. Open a big gun here. We'll break some of his armor. This is the third attack, so it's -2 as well. Can I see him from here? It was looked like a normal difficulty battle. If the initiative went wrong and they had a little bit of reinforcements and one of those guys crit, they would have probably brought one of the tech priests down. West of a nation, Necron self-aggrandizement equals opportunity. An ornate chamber ahead is lavishly decorated with images of lordly Necrons, representing the many members of an ancient dynasty. Melb's image is chief among them, depicted standing beside a mighty throne in his role as vizier. Thoroughly catalog the images in the hope they can help learn of the various Necron lords interred on Silver Tenebris. Yeah, that -2 CP. Big drops document the images which are duly uploaded to the cogitators on board the Cestus Metallicon. However, some strange form of feedback causes severe data corruption. The cogitators must have be quarantined in case of infection, and the cohort must purge the internal data stacks. Painful and discombobulating process. Many female ports cover the outer shell of this Necron panel. Perhaps interfacing could help the team's performance. Yeah. Our team performance is fine, leave those clips. Yeah, a bunch of enemies, look, two destroyers. This one has a lot of, actually extra place. those cogs there. Energy armor, that one. It's immortal. Two places which we can scan. Get plus 2 damage here for the next attack. Make the next attack cheaper. Fire here weaken its energy armor. We can use the combustor here. Plus the damage for the next attack. The next attack costs 2 less cogs. Just in range to burn this. Giving some acid as well. See what this guy is. 7 physical. I see, I see. Don't fire anything here. Well, keep the bless. I think actually, that one is fine. He's still alive. Eltron. Folks. Healing. I think we're gonna go for that one. Blackstone and I'll destroy the Lord Awakening level. I got a critical as well. Eye roller. Let's just move here and see what we see here. Kinda crazy, it's only one cost one cog. Things do physical damage. Or is still alive. Dodge the big there's the weapons. Both orange guards here. Damn, that's monster damage. You waited. It looks like it's over because he's gonna have to move. There's all the scan. Actually, this. It's deep in the tomb of Melob, an archway leads towards the Tesseract lock. An energy field shimmers across this archway, suggesting a force or something more dangerous. The head passes through here. Sacrifice on the cohort through the archway to ascertain its effect. Before the sacrifice is a priest. Blast. We'll lower their initiative. Triangle and 2 moons with this. It's 1 CP. Unlike the glyph system at all. The destroyers is immortals here. Less damage, so we don't have to use a big weapon to destroy that. More cogs. What's this? 15 health and 3 physical armor. This one can charge this. Bugs. This should go down next turn if it's like the ones that used were before. Get more damage up. A lot of these things to scan on this one. Roll 14 here. We just one shot him. Oh, damn! Hello! And look at this line here. To get rid of this one because the cryptic is here. It's a lot of damage here. You can actually see me through here, huh? This one, those weapons could actually be quite nasty. Just begging for it here. Please, Mr. Tech, please, the big gun, the big gun. Let's burn the Xenos. Peekaboo! Core locates the partially assembled Tesseract lock. Its construction is undeniably alien. The system and Italicans, tech priests, and analytical cogitators learned enough from the lock to make opening further examples of possibility. The library of Milob has been locked thus far. Now that Devs Mechanicus has the key. Tesseract lock analysis commences. Quantum entanglement encryption, macromagnetic clamps, autonomous information quarantine, correct hearing encoding. Impressive, how can they be opened? Speculation, every lock equals different. Quantum uncertainty principles prevent universal solution. Hypothesis, combination of improvisational anti-maintenance and applied kinetic force plus probability of success. Brute force then, but it is possible to open them. Possible liquor true, probably equals uncertain. This mission was 0% at the end. 0%. We got cognition gauge max size increased by 1. There was a shit ton of blackstone as well. Rate of titanium plus 6 energy armor for 1 round. Still hasn't showed the boss for Millop sector. She got frozen. 10 minutes too late. Too long. Torsion cannon, 5 points. Single target attack on hitting target turns into a circle area attack that passes through units and walls. Units and walls, huh? Necron, Vargar, Praetorian, Cryptek, Lichguard, Destroyer, Praetorian, another hard mission. Millop sector, the House of Wisdom. So there's still 3 bosses here. Possibly there are 3 bosses here because we haven't unlocked the bosses here. So I guess you can rush it towards the end. The 7th seal is available. Eliminate the Sufferer. From the Zergon sector. Thank you, good morning. So take auxilium guy. This is a previous one. Glove. What kind of glove do we have? Physical damage. Let me change that. We're almost on the overzealous there. This one has been modified to crazy end. It's like 1 more and we have 2 disciplines maxed. This one has not been very useful, honestly, with other abilities. And we now have Master Refractor here, with a big shield. You unlock more Crack Priest? Yeah, apparently you can have up to 6. But we haven't been doing missions which unlock them. I think it's the middle mission character.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
Can we get a breast upgrade scanner with the Tutankhamun? This one is kind of basic. Hey Douglas, give me a link and we'll check it out. I like the plasma caliber. That culverin doesn't make no sense for 1 more damage. Cheaper is better. So you have more tech priests. There's still 1 more power axe, huh? What's the Xenite one? What's the Xenite is missing here? Is there no Xenite microstabber here? Strange. Is that just a regular microstabber and not Xenite microstabber? One of the first weapons you unlocked, and they have the same cost, except one leaves acid damage. I don't know, it almost looks like it's the same shit. It's supposed to be here, right? I mean, it's the same weapon, one just leaves some burning effect. Acid effect. Burning acid, same shit. Let's do the space guy. Dargon Sector. The being known as the Sulphur has emerged from the Tesseract, destroyed before it reaches full power and annihilates the Cestus Metallicum. The being, Arius says, Magos, it is finished. I've ever seen everything. I know everything. Arius, the command throne is detecting a huge power spike from your location. Upon your situation. Resak was right when he said there were wonders on Silot and Ebris. Thought we had seen them all in the tombs of Necrons, but I was so foolish to think that was all this world had for us. So foolish. I'm enacting quarantine measures. Abandon Tesseract chamber. No, Magos, you do not understand, but you will. The Sufferer has such wonders to show you. Ertus says we have lost contact with Arius, Magos. Eric says the corruption I always fear has become manifest. Let knowledge serve only man. Let that which does not remain in darkness. Arius' quest drove him mad, and the results have a reason to punish us. On the cestus metallic itself, no less. Scholar says now it's not the time, argue, blame. This is a shard of Khitan, a fragment of the star gods of the Necrons. Study imperative, another chance equals 0. Of course, first we will have to kill the Sorcerer's member it. The killing part, Scholar, I can at least agree with. The Silot and Ebris is not quite finished with us. To return to the full Mechanicus with all we have learned, we must first kill a god, so be it, brothers, if that is the will of the Omnissiah. There's a lore that the Omnissiah itself might be Necron technology. Tesseract chamber quarantined. Videx and Kepler have assisted in the ejection of chamber. Chamber now on Silot and Ebris. Heretic streamer. No, it's true. It's one of the biggest lies in the Imperium. But the Emperor needed the Mechanicus, you know, for the war effort, so he just didn't tell, you know, where it come from. The whole cult has been established around that technology. Tesseract chamber quarantined. Videx and Kepler have assisted in the ejection of chamber. Chamber now on Silot and Ebris. I mean, think about it, you know, the technology of the Necrons is pretty much what the cult Mechanicus has tried to achieve. You know, flesh is weak and all. They try to still keep the consciousness, but they want to become one with machine. Necrons have already done that millions of years ago. It appears the chamber has landed deep within a tomb complex that we have not made aware of. Possible high-value target location noted. The spears will be sharpened twice. I guess when Captrix is there, I mean there's a boss. I mean, water cults then, you know, with each leader, you know, just a different way of manipulation going around for different, you know, goals. Every now and then you get a righteous and, you know, leader that upholds the cult standards. But, you know, things get learned over time. Possible have a target located. Okay, tries. Ah, yes, I see. I will guide the cohort through this complex. Its linear design could be problematic should we encounter too much resistance. Pretty straightforward, big mission, huh? Let's see what we got here. Just got all tech priests here, huh? Got enhanced analytics on all of them. This is not boss music. Okay, it's boss music. We can spend the last points to have enhanced analytics. Oh my god, 3 tech priests fighting Catan. Oh boy. It's like 3 state troopers going against Manfred. I remember when they killed me, I will never go back, I will never die again. Just going to the bottom of the vault. Oh, hit me for 2 damage. Elemental flame. $120 health. I see, I see. I don't like the look of these elemental flames. Let's go with a bless here. Who knows what kind of voodoo mumbo jumbo this thing has. Bless the armor. Guessing we don't want to be in the range when that dies. Should burn it. No range there. I could have gotten both, but that thing is cool one. Looks like some kind of elevator. Could have used also that on the katana as well. Should clear this fire, see what happens when it goes down. I don't know. Might one-shot my guy. We are dealing with the unknown here. Nothing bad happened when the thing died. What is that? Destruction of... we'll talk about the cold fix when we switch Warhammer 2 later today or tomorrow. Surprisingly, there's no armor. Fire orb, elemental flame, 2 fire orbs. Doesn't look like they did any damage. Fire orb, elemental flame. Hard to say what these things are going to do. One shot it. Thing is down to 3 health. We're supposed to ignore this shit and just go for the Gatan. thing just keeps summoning this things here. I'm just gonna keep attacking Catan. Doesn't have opportunity attacks. He doesn't understand what's happening here. These things literally do no damage. It's kind of like XCOM. See what we can get for a big attack here. I know they have a good angle though. They've taken 0 damage so far from this town. Let's give them blessed per medium here. God fire? Got per medium fire here. Started going down when this fight started. I'm not so sure what's going on now. The fire orbs were actually enemies, and those things are not any enemies. Quarantine deck of the Cesar Metallic lies in ruins. Beside the shattered Tesseract vault lies the corpse of Xenobiologist Teresus, his mind annihilated by communing with the Sufferer. The last vestiges of Catan shard boiled away into nothing as it is giving metal body the souls. Teresus is dead. His mind was destroyed. Castigations 17:4. Thus are the wages of those who delve too deep. Yeah, this guy has something against dwarves. This is like the second quarter already going out against that. Sorrow equals 0. A sacrifice willingly made. Vidix, the Xenobiologist Teresus, knew the risk of seeking because of his deeds, plus knowledge but experience will remain for Catan to study. We almost lost Estus Metallicon and all of us because of his folly, and yours, Faustinius, letting him bring that accursed relic on board, the reliction of information quarantine. Take responsibility for this. I shall present myself to the tribunals of Mars. But if it is the will of the Messiah that this monstrosity fall before us, then it has been done. I choose to experience that solace, quarantine my shame and regret. Squall says, ought undertaken, and ensure those who judge, condemn, execute know what we owe you. And I shall ensure they know of your sins. Those are matter for the future. For now we live, for now let us pray. So the secret mission was Catan battle. So the mission lied. It tells us there's gonna be a bunch of Necrons, but it was actually a Catan down there. I haven't destroyed anybody. Binaric Harvest. Restore all HP to all units and fill the Cognition Gouge. Get the fuck out of here. That's the secret secret canticle kill the Catan. Those blessed enough to comprehend this blazing mock's prayer find the targeting reticles guided by the Messiah's own vigilance. That was the secret thingy. Binaric Harvest. Yeah, like I said, the game just gives you too much shit. Let's continue with the Milop sector if there's gonna be a boss down there. This is 3 bosses here at the same time. It's almost like endgame stuff. House of Wisdom. Phase 2 in effect, obstacle elimination, intelligence reports 4 test locks. 4 locks between us and the library of Melub. There's a process that the Xenorider fortunes dependent on Xenos knowledge to cover library of Melub acquisition equals critical. This is for the good of mankind and the cult Mechanicus. Take Acquisitor, not just the Xenorites. Then a principle trivial to use the works of the enemy against him. It is the only viable course to secure the survival of the human species. Humans? Where the humans at? Library protected by 4 Tesseract locks. Hypothesis purpose skip outrunners and tomb robbers. Like us. Settlement agreement objective locate and disable each lock to access library structure. The Sky have given these locks a white bird. It seems the Necrons are keen on defending them. Value of library coordinates confirmed. Imperative make haste. Well, the cult itself might not seem human anymore, but they do have humans working for them, I guess. Destroyer, Vargard. Vargard has some kind of ability when you target somebody, he gets targeted instead. Matrix 4 trailer is out. 6 damage. Give me a reason to rewatch the first 3. Matrix has one of my favorite soundtracks of all time. I think it's from the 3rd one. It's called the Navras Unireactor. Now that's a piece of music. What is that Praetorian with a spear, huh? Let him come. This one is the shitty one. Why are the Praetorians so shit in this game? I guess because these things exist. Yeah, I agree, the first one is one of the best movies of all time. I'm still unclear what the turrets do in this game. Well, that's true for most Hugo Weaving movies. Is good enough to rewatch the movie just because of him. That movie, what was it called? Atlas something. Really weird movie. Atlas, I don't know, something Atlas. If you haven't seen it, it's like what the fuck. He has different roles in this Cloud Atlas. He has different roles in this movie, and one of his roles is play some kind of nurse. And it was, I think, it was a female nurse as well. That movie is like what the fuck half the time, and then it's like, and then it starts making sense. I need to rewatch that movie. That movies like this are always better when you rewatch. That was a one. That's some weird shit. Stuff like this, it's made for rewatching, like the same shit they did with the Witcher series. The shit makes way more sense the second time you watch it. But Cloud Atlas, one time is not enough. You have to watch that movie at least twice. And I told myself I'm gonna rewatch that movie, and I forgot about it. And it just reminded me, and I need to rewatch it now. But it's not made for the regular plebs, that movie. They're just gonna complain about movies like this. I dare say that's one of the better sci-fi movies I've seen. The Praetorian will jump. Praetorian will jump. You know, I always thought the sci-fi stuff should be like Raised by the Wolves. Should be lots of what the fuck. It should feel foreign. It's like it's not doesn't even have to do with anything with the current way of things, and not should leave you a little bit surprised and what the fuck at the same time, and not basically let's just take CSI and make three guys robot and put it in 50 years later, and they call that a sci-fi type of thing. It's like they create this most mundane shit, mix couple of things with the and call it sci-fi on like 9 out of 10 sci-fi stuff. It doesn't feel like sci-fi at all. It just feels like just like people are bored of the regular stuff. Let's mix it up a bit. I like stuff more like Cloud Atlas, like Fringe, like Raised by the Wolves for the sci-fi stuff. Unless it's like the obvious, stuff in space and shit like that. Like, Star Trek, Star Wars and stuff like that. Star Wars actually is more science fantasy than it's actual sci-fi to me, though. You guys heard that they're making another Star Trek show, and again they like before or after Kirk. It's like everything is made around that. I guess the Kirk is anchor in the stories. They can't make anything original anymore. They always have to mention the old stuff. I miss the. I wish they created something Voyager-like, except good. My bad. Better. But the guy that's playing the captain is good enough, I think, for me to check it out. Is that guy from Hell on Wheels? What's his name? Anson Mount something? It's a weird name. I think we should just burn them here. I don't know, the new Star Trek stuff didn't feel like Star Trek. It's like what Shirley just said, and a lot of these things with what Blizzard did as well. They tried to cater to wider audience, and they missed both. And it's only gonna sell because it has a name from the past. It's like, wow. I don't know who the target audience is for the new Star Trek stuff, but I know it ain't me. They should, the producers should watch Expanse a bit and, you know, learn a thing or two. How it's done these days, how it should be done. Expanse for me is the new Star Trek. Just hope they, you know, get going more with the universe. I tried to watch the couple of episodes of the Star Trek Discovery when they were releasing, whatever it's called, that with the weird Klingons that look like turtles. It was boring. But my sister-in-law tells me that it got better in the second season. I'm really not happy that I'm not happy with the current Star Trek. I need to try harder. So I'll check the new show and I'll revisit the one before it. So because I'm not happy that it's like same with Fallout 4. I have mixed feelings, and I'm not happy that I'm not happy with it. And I need, you know, I'm just trying harder. I guess it might be me and not the show, but you know, I realized something in the recent years. if I start watching something and I get distracted and want to do other things, it's not a good TV show. When I start watching something and it's just like, you know, next episode, you can totally feel the difference between the compelling, intriguing stuff and the stuff that just it's boring. And I've been noticing that difference more than ever. Sometimes you get a show that's just good enough, you know, like I said, there's nothing else to watch. But I definitely gotten pickier over the years, but there's still, you know, shows out there that just, I guess they're not for you or they're just not good enough. It took me seasons 5, 7 of Arrow to learn that lesson. Yeah. The first ever show that I quit that I haven't finished watching was Chuck. And I loved the Chuck early seasons. I just loved it. It was funny. I was laughing. I was alive. And the last season just got boring. And I still have regret I haven't finished it, you know, for closure. But it was just boring. I couldn't force myself to, you know, to finish it. Well, Arrow is the same shit. The first 2 seasons, amazing. And then it all went to shit. It was still watchable, 3rd season, 4th season, heck even the 5th. And then just... Once I started seeing the Arrow getting beaten up by some girls, 100-pound girls, it's like... Yeah. Can you imagine, you know, a show where it starts to, well, Batman is a killer at the beginning, literally pure muscle, can break your neck in a single blow, and then some 120-pound girls start beating you up. They stop trying. It's like the writers girl for that show turned from bad to shit. And the people just felt, you know, like... I don't know, they felt like they had to keep watching, even if it went to shit. And that's like I was one of them for nearly 2 seasons. And they did the same shit to Flash. And that guard, the Legends of Tomorrow, that was shit from the start. Had 2 good actors in it that were, you know, watchable, but everything else was shit. It's surprising because, you know, on the same network there's a TV show like 100. The 100. Never a single minute of boring in that show. This is probably their best show since Smallville for me. Always shit going on, bad shit usually. Never boring. And that's what, you know, a TV show should be. I was so sad when the 100 finished. That was probably the last good TV show from on that network. But you know, 7 seasons, they went like, what the fuck. Connected 3 different stories at the end. The Blacklist is good enough that it has James Spader. That's like literally one of the best actors around. Just because that guy is in there, it's good enough. Some episodes are great, and there's a lot of shit in between. That guy is carrying that show, and he's carrying it hard. Heck, he's probably starting to sweat at this stage. Can you imagine Boston Legal without Alan Shore? It's like you remove Alan Shore and then you create for Boston Legal and you get shit. The other cast is great just because of these two characters. William Shatner and James Spader made that shit great. It would probably average at best without those two. Boston Legal is probably one of the very few things out there that can still make me laugh, like every time. Did I watch Peaky Blinders? No. No. I've not tried. I might consider it once it's over. But I need to check Gotham first. Because it's done, I think, at this point. I watched Gotham in the hospital 5 years ago and it was good. Then I came back home and I forgot about it. There's a couple of really good characters in Gotham. I wonder what happened to the writers from Arrow in the first 2 seasons. That was some good shit. That was good shit the first 2 seasons. Even the cringy part were acceptable. What happened to the writers on the first 2 seasons? They just changed the writers, increased quantity and dropped all quality. And they hooked too much people with it to stop watching. You watched True Detective? Yeah. 3 seasons, I think. You went on to write a Daredevil series on Netflix? Really? Damn. So that's why the Daredevil was so good. They had that guy. I love the Daredevil first season. It's just perfect. It doesn't feel like a Marvel character. It feels like DC character. Like it should be. I need to rewatch Daredevil again. I've seen the first season twice. I think I've seen the first 2 seasons twice, and I've seen the 3rd season once. Was it 2 seasons or 3 seasons? But the first season is perfect. First season is perfect. Yeah, I think it was 3 seasons, because the Punisher was in the 2nd season, and the 3rd season was the Bullseye guy, right? I think that concluded the show. They don't have to do much more.
Oh my god.
Hey, Bloomcools, thank you for getting support. Level 43. Bloomcools, tier 3, you sure you want to subscribe tier 3 to this channel? Pretty much subscribe to Netflix and HBO at the same time for the same price. Punisher was the best part of season 2, yeah. I actually like the Punisher pieces better in the Daredevil season 2 than I liked them in the Punisher when it was standalone. All the Punisher was also pretty good. Masochist streamer? What are you talking about, Clueless? Masochist streamer. The thing I like the most about the Daredevil, the first season, it's the criminal organization they created for the show. I think for the Daredevil side of things and who he's supposed to go against, that was perfect. Perfect introduction into Daredevil. Iron Fist was dog shit. Luke Cage was watchable. Felt like they were pushing the team a little bit too much because of the world politics. Was still watchable. They should at least have done it like in Watchmen. Send the message but do it right. The actor who played the Iron Fist is just not a good actor for it, and they made Iron Fist just like, I don't know. It looks like a grown man, but he's behaving like he's like a teenager. The Iron Fist actor good character. He had less than a month to prepare, and they didn't have budget left. Who else was with the guys there? Was Jessica Jones as well? They did Jessica Jones good. It's like the second best after Daredevil. I think Jessica Jones might be rewatchable. I'm definitely gonna rewatch the first season of Daredevil at some point again. The Iron Fist didn't have any strong, anybody good in the cast, nobody to carry the show. Well, the guy that played Daredevil, he alone can carry a TV show. Well, they made a pretty good cast, especially the criminals. The whole criminal system they created for the season was perfect. They put a lot of thought into it. The lock is covered in thick roots that have breached the tomb structure from above, making it impossible to get at the device. Some application of force will be required, but without risking triggering the alarms and other defenses the Necrons are sure to have employed. The forest. Well, that guy didn't even get healed properly. There's gonna be another fight here. I guess this is where they're bloating the playtime. 2 weeks until Diablo 2 Resurrected. 2 weeks. This actually could take quite a bit of damage on this side. There was 2 Lich Guards. A Varguard. Let's burn them. Looks like we may get locked in here. There are two of these guys. I guess we'll switch to the other side. That doesn't look like a good place to stay. Leonardus. At Canticle. Look at this line here. Maybe we get initiative next turn. Destroy bot to eliminate this 3 though. Yeah, it's not worth destroying at this stage. Maybe I have to dead it once by one. That thing can actually clear it with for a lot of damage. Bad RNG could, with another shooter, could bring down a priest. Now it's at 4. It's just gonna be damaged down for this current mission, and we're gonna have to use the Blackstone to heal him at the end. Oh boy. Oh shit. The devs are like, I heard you like, you know, achieving your goals in the first round mission. Let's get 3 some, you know, nastiest enemies to pop if you do it before clearing everything else. This one does need healing, and this one will act next. Is the Binaric Harvest here. Burn them! Oh my god, look at this shit. Are we just gonna get killed by the This is not healthy. All 3 will come after him. We have to pull them out of this area. Oh god. Oh god, please don't let him die. I have to click this. We have shield up. 3 fizz resist. We can survive 3 attacks. Okay, the shield is still up. We have to put them all in the same area. You understand? There's way too many of them here. You get the fuck out of here. And if we had some proper difficulty settings, this would be dead. Guaranteed. Okay, så roll till him we are. Look at that cryptic. Hard to say, hard to say. I think the Vargad is down. Might be able to clear the cryptic. It's alive. Said 4 physical resist, that's unfortunate. Because they're burning. I don't think armor helps them with burning. Oh, mama. Let's go penetrate all that armor. could have been a crit. Nice. Let's lower the awakening level by 2. Not all of 1. Didn't see it's high physical. We still have next to attacks that will ignore armor. Out of juice. Last attack to ignore armor. Don't have enough. Doesn't seem very healthy. And all that two there. This is 1 energy armor. Be able to get us here. Destroy his armor. There's a lot of Lich Guards in this fight. Formatting desire complete, imperative, take the book. Upon an altar-like pedestal stands an artifact of hinged metal slabs, like a book with pages of steel. It is displayed like one of the sacred tomes of the cult Mechanicus, and from the many sarcophagi facing it, this Necron tome holds a similar position of reverence. Take the book. Quotation: Trivial Archmagus Nerovian Xenorite Master. Less exalted minds might waver to learn the secrets of the Xenos, but we are stronger, we are better. 4 Awakening. 4 CP. Heal up on everybody. This should be the yeah. This is the last one. This bitch had like 3 fights. The locks do lower the awakening level. Sargon says, in my dwarf campaign, vampires have almost completely eradicated the Empire. Only Holland is left with 3 regions. They have Aldorf and Marienburg. Why does this feel like a trap here? This is a 4 of them here. This damage order will take place with next attack. Next attack costs 2 less cognition. Burn. Not have that cryptic do anything here that matters. it's a very solid turn here. Good. Oh boy. This might have some range, huh? Oh, these guys' range. Thanks for the cog. Let's above the damage again. Let's heal everybody and fill the cog gouge. This one has the plasma caliber, range 16. Activate the shield. And next attack, 2 cogs cheaper. Fire. Two criticals. Oh boy. So it doesn't seem to be moved when you they get hit by weapons like this. Is it the first time they use the staff as a ranged weapon? We can just shoot this one with our other guys. Opposite noise, so we can move here. Keep armor. And this one could have actually healed a bit as well. Loco is an Necron device of extreme cunning and esoteric technology. Opening it without destruction would be a technological conundrum. There is no telling what defensive devices the Necrons might have deployed to punish anyone trying to force the lock. Try to open the lock with the application of technological skill. Damage. Final test lock is sprung open with the application of simple tech principles and enthusiastic application of a pneumo wrench. Finally, the path to the library of Milob should be open, but first the cohort must fall back through the tomb to resupply and plan for the next foray. Maybe the boss is now open. The Milob secrets will belong to me, Addendum, and to mankind, of course. Itari units are reporting a whole section of the tomb is opening up. Looks like the way is open. Take it, visitor. Victory imminent, vindication inevitable. Must remain pragmatic in the face of your enthusiasm. Scivola, it is all very well pursuing a treasure trove such as Milop's library, but not if doing so undoes our mission completely. Injection knowledge from the library will furnish us with a weapon against Necrons. Innerite principle 3 will use the works of the enemy against them. We could have 70 more if we just waited a few more, like 30 more seconds.
Oh my
Hey,
god.
Samir, thank you.
Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the
So,
hell?
looks like we can fight now this guy here. Visir Melop. So if you don't unlock him in his sector and you unlock the last boss, you actually have to go against the last boss and the remaining bosses combined. Oh. This is gonna be disgusting now. Utterly disgusting. Yeah, 6 abilities. Rank 24 and can still go up. So it's so basic, but it works. You have to make it, you can't just go crazy with cock spending on everybody. Some stuff have to stay a little bit basic. Doesn't really matter, they're all gonna be upgraded if we go this line. Yeah, Mir. 4-1, this one is 3-1. Yep. Oh, the game is pretty good. %. So we did unlock the 4th boss. We still haven't unlocked 5th boss, and we have the last boss. We go for the last boss, we have to fight the last 3 together. That seems kind of naughty. And we have to defeat this guy before this reaches 100%. So it looks like then it fails. That was deployment. Does it say which deployment was this? I think I heard there was like 40 missions total. The game actually said that. I'm not sure where I seen that. And actually 50 hand-covered missions. 50, not 40. The game has 90% recent rating and 93% total rating. That's actually pretty high. Well, we'll play more of this, but not today. I'll be switching to Warhammer 2, start a Tyrian campaign. See you guys in a bit. We'll check out the cold fix info as well. Don't feel like we're getting there. Don't wanna really rush it.